Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakha Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. And today we're going to go into the book of Psalms, the 52nd chapter. To the chief musician, Maskil, a psalm of David, when Doeg the Edomite came and told Saul and said unto him, David is come to the house of Abimelech, or Ahimelech. Why boastest thou thyself in mischief, O mighty man? The goodness of God endureth continually. Which Doeg, he was a demon. Thy tongue deviseth mischiefs, like a sharp razor working deceitfully. Thou wouldest, the sharp razor, what? It cuts, okay? Through deceit here, he's saying, right? Your tongue is like a sharp razor, set to cut or to harm others. Thou lovest evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteousness, Selah. Thou lovest all devouring words, O thou deceitful tongue. Now he said this right in concerning Doeg, but who was Doeg? Doeg is an Edomite, and he was doing this. Now he himself was a demon, but a part of his demonic self came from the fact that he was an Edomite. Okay, in Psalms 50, I think it's 58, it talks about that, right? They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. So that's also in the nature of Esau, right? And he's also guilty of that, right? Devising mischiefs. Micah 2:1. Their secret meetings, their Bilderberg meetings, their closed door meetings. These are all mischief that they're devising. Right? Thou lovest evil more than good. What do you see promoted now under the reign of Esau? Do you see more good or evil? Right? The lying and lying rather than to speak righteousness. Everything they do in this kingdom is pushed on lies. See, thou lovest all the devouring words, O thou deceitful tongue. God shall likewise destroy thee forever. He shall take thee away and pluck thee out of thy dwelling place, and root thee out of the land of the living. Right? The Most High is going to destroy you, in other words, or in so many words. The righteous also, and what's spiritual about this is it says he will pluck thee out of thy dwelling place, right, and root thee out. If you look at a tree, right, and you uproot it, you pull it out from the roots, it's not growing. It's not growing anymore. If the roots are still there, even if the stump, if it's just a stump, it can still grow back. But when you look at prophecy, what's going to happen to the Edomites? Quite literally, they're going to be rooted out of the living, right? When Obadiah 1:18 takes effect, and you're not going to see any more Edomites, right? It's like a tree that's been uprooted. If there was only one apple tree in the world, and you plucked it up by the roots, you ain't getting no more apples. Right? If you don't plant any more of the seeds of its fruit in the earth, you ain't getting no more apples. If you destroyed all the apples and uprooted that tree, that's it. The righteous also shall see and fear and shall laugh at him. See that? They're going to see the judgment of the wicked and laugh at him. Lo, this is the man that made not God his strength, but trusted in the abundance of his riches, and strengthened himself in his wickedness. See that they embrace that wickedness. They make a covenant with death, going back to Wisdom of Solomon, the 1st chapter, in the last verse. But I am like a green olive tree in the house of God. I trust in the mercy of God forever and ever. Right? I'm growing, right? I'm planted, by the Lord, and flourishing like a green olive tree. I will praise thee forever because thou hast done it. And I will wait on thy name. See, thy name, for it is good before thy saints. So we're going to patiently wait on the Lord to deliver us, right? To bring this judgment, to take down our adversaries and our enemies. And that brings us to the end of the book of Psalms, the 52nd chapter. Lord willing, that was edifying to the elect. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakha Kodash. And until next time, Shalom.